What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. Now, today's a little bit different of an episode. If this is your first time here, usually it's me and Aunn. We're the two co-hosts of Anime Plus, but today is just me. But we're gonna make a pretty lit episode. It's a short and sweet one today. So, as always, every single Tuesday we go over cool and fun topics, and then on Thursdays, which this episode is coming out a little bit late. But yeah, on Thursdays, usually what we do is news episodes where we cover some of the latest trending anime news. Doesn't always have to be anime. We cover movies, we cover TV shows, and other cool shit, and games as well. But yeah, starting off this episode, we are starting off with kind of a funny story. This is something that we've been following up recently, and that is about Pokemon Sleep. So we covered Pokemon Sleep on a previous episode of Anime Plus, and that's basically just like a new type of game that Pokemon came out with, where basically you sleep and you kind of catch Pokemon that way. I don't have it yet, so I don't really know exactly how it works, but apparently a piece of news just came out that apparently people are taking sleeping pills to get ahead of the game in Pokemon Sleep. Honestly, if Owen was here, he would probably chuckling right now because I know that's something that he probably finds funny. But yeah, it just kind of goes to show how much people really love Pokemon and they're really out here trying to get the bag in Pokemon. So kind of crazy. I'll skim through this article, but basically, long story short, one news website basically had an article saying that if you want to get ahead, use sleeping pills. And obviously, they got shit for it. I don't know, a lot of people were kind of calling them out, and they recently took it down. So I couldn't find the exact article, which is again kind of out of pocket that someone would suggest that. Allegedly, this is all alleged. I mean, I haven't seen the article, but this article right here is kind of narrowing that down. But yeah, if you are a Pokemon fan, Pokemon Sleep might be something that you can use to sleep better. But again, don't be taking sleep pills because that's just not how it is. But yeah, that's a quick little story on a story that we've been following up. I'm gonna download this actually after the pod, and maybe we'll touch up on this later on. But yeah, let's hop into the next story. All right, so we got some new anime over here. It's called Bokyaku Battery. So that, or maybe it's called Bokyaku Battery Baseball. Yeah, so that's a manga that just recently got a TV anime. Honestly, this is pretty hype for me because I'm a huge baseball fan. It's kind of wild saying that, but yeah, one of the reasons why is because I played baseball for maybe 10 to 15 years. I love Ace of Diamonds, and a couple other baseball animes out there. One Outs is another one that I really liked. But in particular, I haven't watched a baseball anime in a minute. So with Ace of Diamond not coming back, this honestly might be pretty hype. So let's just quickly read the synopsis if there is one. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is one, but oh, there is right here. Ready? So the baseball manga follows Haruka, a strong pitcher praised as perfect, and Kai, a skill catcher known as the general who has lost his memory due to amnesia. The talented pair were hard to defeat in junior high, and they crush other players' dreams. They both enroll in the no-name Kotesashi High School in Tokyo, where they encounter other baseball players who had quit after losing to Haruka and Kai. Damn, it seems like these two guys are pretty OP. But yeah, I mean, I used to be a pitcher too, so I could kind of relate. I didn't really have that dynamic of having a battery with a specific catcher because just kind of the way that my baseball league worked when I was a kid. Obviously, I never made professionals or college because I would be out there, bro. But yeah, that bond between a catcher and pitcher is really special. So maybe that this anime, will be all about that. And obviously, the dynamic of him having amnesia and losing memories is pretty unique, especially when it really matters a lot in a specific battery. And for those of you non-baseball heads out there, battery just basically means a pitcher and catcher duo. It's considered a battery. But yeah, it seems like a cool story. I'm definitely going to be watching this just because, I love my baseball and my sports anime. So yeah, pretty hyped for this one. So I'll hop into the next one. All right, so this is a huge, huge throwback. We just got news that a new Bakugan anime will be launching on Netflix on September 1st and also be coming on Disney XD on September 23rd. I don't know if y'all remember Bakugan like I do, but damn, Bakugan is a huge, huge throwback. It's basically like I don't want to say knockoff of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, but like how there's like a trading card game slash a game based off of like that specific show slash manga anime, whatever you want to call it. Bakugan is one of those. It's also kind of like Beyblade if you want to think of something like that, where you let it rip. Bakugan, I remember watching when I was a younger kid, and obviously it never made as many waves as Beyblade or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, but it was still pretty popular. I just remember the theme song was banging. So yeah, I mean, shout out to Bakugan making a comeback. I probably won't watch it. Who knows if maybe this is something Owen would show to his nephews. So yeah, I mean, I just remember the theme song hidden, and some of the characters were pretty unique. But yeah, it's just good to kind of see it coming back. All right, let's hop into the next story. All right, so I don't really know too much about this specific anime, but Goodnight World, the manga is getting a Netflix anime adaptation, which is coming on October 12th. A lot of people in our Discord, which by the way, you guys need to join our Discord, and a lot of people on Instagram have been kind of reacting and commenting to this news, saying that this is one of their favorite manga. So it's pretty hyped to see it getting its own anime adaptation. And again, Netflix is back at it, grabbing some anime and making a bunch of new series on their platform. It's kind of crazy because Netflix does have a lot of good shit on there now. If you're looking at anime only, but yeah, let's quickly read the synopsis because honestly, I have no idea what this is about. Let me see if I can even find it. All right, here it is. All right, in the online game Planet, there's a powerful team of 4 players. This team goes by the name the Akabane family, and its members are a pseudo family that only exists in the game. Although they aren't aware of it, these 4 players are actually a broken family in real life. A shut-in older brother, a high-achieving younger brother, a father who is not respected by his own children, a mother who neglects her own household. They do not know the warmth of family. They also don't know the warmth of their online family is only a passing feeling. And most of all, they don't know they are a real family. Centered on the deeds of the Akabane family in the online game Planet, the story features battles against monsters, clashes with other guilds, and the machinations surrounding Blackbird, the final objective of the game. The tale takes a major turn as it entangles the real world and this real family. Damn, it honestly sounds pretty unique. Just kind of looking at the picture, I can see the 4 people, or it looks like more than 4 people. So maybe it's a bigger family than that, or maybe this is their online profile, like their pictures or whatever you want to call it. But I kind of like it. The plot seems very intricate, where you got a family that don't really like each other versus a family that loves each other. I don't know if y'all have ever played a game where you just bond with people and they're like your family, like not really your family, but you know what I mean. Like they're your homies, and it's like a different type of camaraderie. So I can kind of see it. I don't know what type of aspects will be in this particular anime. Like it looks, just looking going off base the picture itself, it looks very dark, and it's called Goodnight World, which honestly sounds really dark. I don't know if it will be as dark, but definitely an interesting plot for sure. And I will have to check that out at some time. But yeah, let us know if you guys are going to check it out, or if you read the manga and you think it's really good. Let us know in our Discord, or we had a post for every single news that comes out. Let us know there. But yeah, let's hop into the next piece of news. All right, so we just got news that Castlevania is having an anime spin-off, which is not based off of the real story, but it is a spin-off. It's called Nocturne. Honestly, I've never watched Castlevania, but Castlevania has had a lot of hype. Again, this is Netflix coming back at it with another anime inside of their, they got a bag now. They got a bag full of anime, which is actually pretty crazy to think that Netflix is out there. It's a whole stream wars. Crunchyroll won't get this. Crunchyroll won't get the other new series that we talked about, Goodnight World. So it's just kind of crazy. But yeah, if you are a Castlevania fan, you're gonna love this one. But I don't really know too much on it. It is coming on September 28th, so not too long from now, about a month and a half, 2 months kind of. But yeah, just crazy to see. The last one actually came, the last Castlevania, it came out on May 2021. So it's been a while. So I do know there are a lot of Castlevania fans out there. So for you guys, this is here. All right, yo. So let's get into the next piece of news. All right, so this one is actually pretty interesting. Just kind of looking off of the picture that came out, it's just like a cat that's standing on. But if you guys love your yokai, this is one of the yokai anime series. So this is called Tonari no Yokai-san anime, and that's confirmed to come on in 2024. So 2024, we do have a huge collection of anime coming out. There's just so many good ones to list, but this one in particular, it looks pretty unique. I don't think this is something that I would watch, but if you guys are into, yokai, which are basically like these weird Japanese, no, I don't say weird, but these Japanese spirits and stuff, where it's like animal slash human crossovers, it's a lot to do with that. But yeah, the English name for this is The Yokai Next to Me. And yeah, I don't really know too much about it, but it does seem pretty unique. It's like a cat with two tails. You can kind of see another promo pic over here where it's like this weird dragon with like clothes on, and you've got wings and a baseball hat next to this girl. So it does seem pretty interesting. I'm just kind of going off the pictures, but to read the synopsis, let's go ahead and read that. It says the manga takes place in a rural town and tells stories of the carefree, heartwarming, and sometimes mysterious lives of the yokai, humans, and gods who live alongside each other in the town. In the manga's first story, a 20-year-old cat named Buchio suddenly evolves into a mythical Nekomata creature. Buchio worries about the reason why they suddenly turned into a yokai creature, and together with a transforming fox named Yuri, they start attending a Bakigaku Academy for creatures. All right, so it seems like a light-hearted, kind of chill, maybe heartwarming anime. So if you guys want to check it out, or if you guys know about this, do let us know what you guys think of the manga if you have read the manga. I don't think this is something that I would check out, but if it's chill, which it does seem to be, it might be something that I put on the background to kind of hang out, and then maybe I'll check it out. But yeah, it does seem unique for sure. But yeah, we'll have to just wait for that to come out in 2024. Again, 2024 has a huge bag of anime, so who really knows what we're gonna get there? But I don't know if I'll have time to get to this one. But yeah, let's hop into the next one. All right, so this is our final piece of news, and that is unfortunately the first piece of sad news in this podcast. Honestly, we don't really cover terrible things, but this is something that, all right, I'm kind of forced in here. It's not that big of a deal, but basically, if you guys are a fan of Zom 100, which is an anime that's just recently coming out this anime season, which by the way is fire ass anime. It's got some amazing animation. It's very chill. It's cool. It's funny and entertaining. We got some bad news for it. So basically, Zom 100, the fifth episode, is getting delayed. It's getting pushed to August 13th. So no new episode 5 coming out this week. And instead, they are airing this weird, I don't even know what this is, just kind of looking off the profile, the visual that they leak, but it's like for actual humans. It's not like animated or anything like that. And I guess it's called Zom 100 special program, 100 things you need to prepare to run away from zombies. And that's going to air on August 6th at 5 p.m. The usual slot of time that the Zom 100 fifth episode is supposed to air on. But again, no new episode unless you want to count this weird special program. And the new episode will be airing on August 13th, a week later than its original date. So not too bad. We do have to wait a week. Just kind of going off of that, we did have a delay for the last episode 4, which was kind of unfortunate. It was only a 1 day delay, so nothing too crazy. But I don't know if this is a kind of sneak peek of what might be happening to the Zom 100 production, because for us to have a 1 day delay and then a week delay, it just kind of, I don't know, man. It's not the right way to start things, but in my opinion, this is one of the best animated season. So sometimes you just got to go with it. If you guys haven't checked it out, you guys need to check this one out. It is absolutely fire. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the news. I know it was a very short week and probably not as entertaining as Aunn and him being here. You know how y'all know how he is rambling on. Especially you got to bring One Piece into everything. I miss that dude. Obviously, nothing wrong with him, so don't worry about it too much. We just didn't have the best time planning for this episode. He was busy at the time. We're usually free to record, and I was busy during the other time, so nothing too crazy. Our next episode should be as per usual. Nothing new. We'll get back to our old ways. But if you do miss on, damn, y'all got stuck with me. But hopefully this wasn't too bad of an episode. Again, it is pretty short, but it was a pretty slow week, which worked out pretty well, especially because Owen's not here. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode. This is your first time here. I highly recommend y'all to check out the other episodes. I'm not as funny as Owen. Actually, no, I'm fucking funny, bro. Fuck that. But yeah, fuck it, man. Y'all gotta check out the other episodes. This is your first time here. If not, we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime Plus. Again, every episode comes out on Tuesdays, the fun ones, where we talk about different topics. And then Thursdays, where we go every single news piece for the week. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Peace out, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Anime Plus. Peace.